Part 2 of when your mafia boyfriend forced you to and didn't know about your trauma. Author point of view. Tehang cold words and loud voice echoed in the room. It felt like you were brutally slapped by words and had nothing to say in justification. Jan, you cannot force me to. Tears left your eyes as his grip tightened. Da, I will do anything to save my child. He pushed you back on the bed and you lost all courage to again get to your feet. Running his hand through his hairs, he looked dangerous. His eyes darted to you and you shivered. He firmly took steps towards the bed, opened a drawer and grabbed out handcuffs. Your heart hammered in your chest when his gaze darted to you. Jan, they hung. What? You crawled back when he pulled you by your wrist. You screamed, and he controlled you effortlessly. Da, I never thought I would celebrate the news with you like this. He cuffed your both hands with the headboard. Jan, why are you doing this? Let go. Placing his arm around Helene, Da, I don't trust you. His words clawed on your heart. Once he said he only trusts you, and today, Da, wait till I come back. You yelled and thrashed your feet, but he didn't stop. Tehang came to another room and poured himself a glass of drink. He gulped down one after another, and soon, Da, what a shame. He hit the glass on the floor and attached the with his mouth. Da, she can kill her baby. He laughed and looked like a maniac. Da, how can she? Yelling at the top of his voice, he threw away the bottle. Your wrist hurt when you tried to get free, and they are bruised now. Dihong walked in, and he was unbalanced on his feet. Da, why you made us like this? He slurred and approached you. Sitting near you, he traced his fingers on your face. Jan, did you drink? He scoffed. Da, it felt like my heart will burst. You destroyed it all. Your chin quivered when he wiped away your tears. Da, I loved you. I dreamt of having a family with you. His hand went to and you tightly shut your eyes. Da, and you want to get rid of this. Jan, they hung. Da, I will not let you, Jan. He leaned till his face an inch away from yours. Da, I don't know how I will live without seeing this face, without feeling this warmth. Pain filtering through his orbs clenched your heart. Da, I wanted my each day with you, and living without your presence will not be less than a punishment. Cuffs rattled when you shaked your arms. Jan, why are you saying this? Jan, are you going somewhere? He for a moment and separated. The door was knocked and he stepped away. Da, come in. A lady doctor came in with 4 nurses. Jan, Da, you know what to do, right? With half opened eyes, he waved his hand and they all nodded. Jan, who are they? What's going on? Da, they will keep you healthy. Don't worry. Your brain failed to process what he was saying. Da, they will keep an eye on you till you give birth. You stared at those women and looked back at Tehak. Jan, you cannot keep me here against my will. You felt your words going down the drain when he chuckled. Da, and you cannot leave without my will. He was now leaving. Jan, stop, Tehang, let me go. You cannot do this. But he was gone, and you were left with women whose eyes held sympathy for you. After 2 months, morning was lively and a little chilly. Fresh air soothed your nerves as you inhaled deeply, trying to push back all thoughts. You flinched slightly when someone put a coat on your shoulders. Rosie, you look better. She was one of the nurses Tehang left you with. Jan, it's a nice morning. You covered yourself with the coat. Your was grown a little. Rosie, let's go inside. You had been standing for a while. You shook your head. Jan, I don't want to. Rosie, I am afraid that someone will complain to Mr. Kim. You know, you are not allowed to leave the house. She was the only one with whom you got attached. As she mentioned, Tehang, your heart missed a beat. He didn't talk to you after that day, but he did visit you every night when you were asleep. He would place all over your face and stay beside you for the rest of the night. Jan, I wonder what he will do. Will he hurt me? She rubbed your arm, Rosie. I don't know how people ended in this mess, but I am sure that he loves you. Jan, he didn't come in front of me for last 2 months. He hates me. In a second your eyes gathered water. Jan, he's keeping me alive just for his child. She wiped your tears. Let's go, you nodded and walked inside with her. You were in Tehang's room and it was midnight when you heard someone's footsteps in the room. You knew who he was, as now it was a routine. Only dim lights were on and your face was visible in it. Tehong sat down on the bed near you while his eyes fixed on your closed ones. Ta, Jahan, he whispered, and you struggled to keep your heartbeat normal. Ta, I missed you. He leaned and on your forehead. Your face changed colors that was hidden as the lights were not bright enough. Ta, it was a rough day. Usually when I came home after a tired day, I always slept in your lap. Sadness in his words reached to your heart. Ta, but now it's impossible. He traced your and smiled. Ta, our child. After he left and you got up, breathing heavily. Tears flew out as you covered your mouth by your hand. It's been happening for 2 months, but you never showed that you knew about this, as you were scared that he might stop visiting. You had not seen his face, as he never comes in front of you. Jan, I am sorry. Tehang was in a business party, but his heart was stuck somewhere else. Joe, lost somewhere, missing Jan. He was his only close friend. Ta, shut up. Joe, it's written all over your face. Ta, I hate her. Joe, you don't. Ta, why the world hit me? Because I kill people. However, I never killed someone innocent. And what was she going to do? Our innocent child. Joe was a doctor too, who told Tehong about you in the hospital. Joe, you still love her. Da, but I have the right to hate her. The same lady doctor who was with you in the hospital approached them. Doctor, Mr. Kim, you came that day to take Yan, right? Tehong's face hardened at her sight. Joe, it's nice to see you here, doctor. Doctor, how is she doing? Her complications? Is she fine? Joe and Tehong exchanged glances. Ta, complications? Doctor, yes, due to 2 miscarriages, her condition, ta, miscarriage. What are you talking about? Doctor, oh, seems like you don't know. Fear rose in Tehong for what was coming. Joe, what is it? Doctor, her ex-boyfriend was. Because of him, she lost her for 2 times. That is why she was traumatized to face that again and decided to. Tehong loosened his tie as the air failed to reach to his lungs. Ta, she never mentioned that. He left that, felt that like an excuse, Joe. And the complications bad. Tehong looked up at the doctor like a scared prisoner waiting for his punishment. They are. Tehong breathed heavily as the urge to see you and hug you grew wildly. Doctor, but extra care and treatment can cover that all. How he treated you crossed his mind, and bile rose to his throat. Ta, I need to go. His, he excused in a whisper and walked past them when Joe held his arm. Joe, man, now she has the right to hate you. Taehong pulled back his arm. Pain spread throughout his body as he imagined hate in your eyes. To be continued. Thanks for watching. Love you all and always stay safe and healthy.